One people's opinions. One people's opinions. Who cares what other people think? Who cares what other people think? You should only care about what God thinks and the important people to you think. And if there's too many people to you, that there's too many people that are important to you, as in like you have too many close friends, too many, that's why you're gonna start to care about what other people think too much. But aside from that, the only like that you should really care about what they think, yeah, is God and your people, like your real people. That's your family, that's your mom, your whoever, yeah. Your like apart from that, I couldn't care less what people think. People can think what they want. I used to care what people think. Genuinely, I used to be. Listen, nonchalance can be a superpower. I'm not even gonna lie. Like nonchalance can genuinely be a superpower because when you're nonchalant, genuinely, yeah, and you genuinely don't care. Why do you think those are the kind of people who make like they go a lot further? Like a lot of people who you see who are doing really well, not necessarily like. Well, I feel like nonchalance is similar to stoicism, yeah? And that stoic thing, yeah, has been really, it really blew up about like what, 2, 3 years ago when a lot of people were just getting on this whole stoic thing, yeah? Which is similar to nonchalance. It's basically like, don't let what other people's opinions are affect you so much. Stop letting other people's opinions of you affect you to the point where you're like, listen, I'm moving in a way that is according to other people's opinions on what they tell me or don't tell me to do by how they act or treat me. It's not good. It's not good, man. Listen, here's how I see it. You can either live your life for yourself and the audience of you and God, yeah, or you can live your life for the audience of the world. Why would you do that? But the reality, yeah, is that the vast majority of people do that. Most people do that. Most people live their life for the audience of the world because they've been reared and they've grown up and been taught to be materialistic, to be this, to be that through social media, and that's all it promotes. Living your life for the audience of the world. You know, choose your audience. Choose ye this day who you will serve. Will you serve the world, yeah? Will you cater to the world? Will you try and make people think? Because listen, I promise you, so many people struggle with peer pressure, yeah? Because they're trying to perform for the audience of the world. They want to be perceived a certain way by people, and so then they listen. You see, kids, yeah. When there's a group of kids, yeah, and they're trying to pressure a kid into doing something, yeah, and they're trying to pressure someone into doing something. The reason why it works so much of the time is because they want to appear a certain way to the people in the group or to like a specific person in that group. Sometimes it's a girl for like for the boys, yeah. A lot of times, yeah, they will do something to impress a girl. Stop trying to impress people. Stop trying to impress people, man. Like, burn what people think. You'll get to your place that you're supposed to be at in due time. Where God wants you to be, you'll be there in due time. But burn what people think. Do you get me? Like, it's not good, man. It's not good. But yeah, yeah. I've transcended that whole mindset of, oh, I want to impress people. Nah. Even when it comes to finding my wife, I'm not trying to impress her. I want her to love me for who I am, yeah, and I want me to love her for who she is. I want it to be a mutual 50-50 relationship where we both give and we get equally. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to impress her. I'm not trying to. And this is another stupid thing about these dudes, yeah. But the reality is, yeah, most people are fickle. Most people are fickle. They're shallow-minded. They're shallow-minded, yeah. So what they like to do, yeah, is appear a certain way so that they can get what they want. And what a lot of people want is not what I want. I don't want a whole lot of bitchs, as all of these people are saying, like, I don't want a whole lot of girls, bro. I just want that one singular, that my wife. I want my wife. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and I want her to be a genuine, real person who loves me for me. You know what I'm trying to say? Not just another bitch. I don't just want another one of those. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What's that gonna do for you? That, but a lot of people are stuck in this loop of pleasure because they're trying to escape the reality of this life. It's very tough. It's very tough. Um, Now, what was I saying before? I was saying about how a lot of people are shallow minded and therefore they're trying to impress people. So yeah, they'll try and get that really nice car, yeah, so that they can feel like they're above certain people, but also so that they can get that specific girl or something. So just by virtue of you knowing that you have to get this car to get that girl, or get this, whatever to get that girl, what does that mean? It means you're looking for gold diggers. Like you can try and say, oh, I'm doing these gold digger tests, so I bun these gold diggers and all of this, and bun this and bun that. Yeah, but if you're at a place here where you're trying to attain something, a materialistic thing, you're trying to attain some sort of material, whether it's a certain financial status, yeah, a certain car, a certain whatever, so that you can, feel like you're good enough to get a certain person. Brain cells, people. Brand flicks need to be switched on. Come on, man. Listen, the truth is, a lot of people who say they don't want these gold diggers want these gold diggers, man. They want these gold diggers. They're with gold diggers. Okay? You say, oh, I don't want a gold digger, yeah? So I'm going to, you know, go and get a car, a nice car or whatever, or get something that makes me feel like I can attain a girl of a certain standard, yeah. But a certain standard you're holding yourself to is a girl who's a gold digger, because a girl who only gets with you because you're now at a place where you've got this car or you've got that, yeah, is not a keeper at all and is a gold digger. I'm not talking about a girl who feels like they need financial security before she takes you. Like, that's different, right? If she loves you for you, and she just needs financial security. Not a rich man necessarily, but just financial security. That's different. But when you're seeking out a girl, yeah, when you're seeking out a girl who wants you for the car, yeah, who wants you for the flashy jewelry for whatever, yeah, it's a bit dumb. It's a bit dumb. Like, I'm gonna be real. Then you wanna go there. Because listen, obviously there is an element that you do have to impress a girl to a certain degree. Like, so you have to, you know, to be attractive, to be, you know, a prospect for a girl, yeah, you do have to, you know, be impressive to a certain degree. What I mean though is that that impressive is just as in you being. I feel like it's you being yourself. You being yourself, yeah, should be impressive enough to get a girl who truly loves you. That's what I'm, because a lot of people don't value true love. They value, the looks over the love, pulchritude, physical pulchritude, beauty. Yeah, they value that beauty over love. Okay, that outer external beauty. I think, yeah, that you as a person, just who you are, your personality, your character, yeah, if you're a good person, should be impressive enough to get a good girl who has a good heart, okay? If you're not a good person and you have to do more to get that girl, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, listen. I just think, yeah, if you have to get a Ferrari to feel like you have to impress this girl enough so that you're, in you're not invisible to her. She's a gold digger as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if you get the point of what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to basically say your character, your internal character should be impressive enough. Your internal character should be impressive enough to a girl who truly loves you. All right. If it's not impressive enough, your who you are as a person, yeah, your heart is not impressive enough, yeah. Then I believe, yeah, that you shouldn't be with that person. Like, that person doesn't love you for you. Then if you have to then go and attain something to be impressive enough for that girl, she's not good for you, bro. I'm sorry. But listen, this is the thing, yeah. true love, yeah. If you find true love, which is exponentially rare in this generation, expediently rare, so rare. If you find true love, yeah, I feel like, you know, even when you're not at a place of necessarily financial security, financial stability, and all of that, I still feel like, true love will see your potential. I do think that. I do think that, like, a lot, you see, like, high school sweethearts and all of that kind of stuff. The person necessarily wasn't necessarily on their feet or nothing like that. And some of them, a lot of them end up staying together for life, getting married, having, I feel like that's because they loved each other genuinely and saw each other's potential. You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, man. I'm just venting right now. I could be chatting completely, not joking, I'm not. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments and all that. I'm out, people.